This is a Logitech speaker I found in the garbage, and it looks like brand new, but it doesn't work at all. There's absolutely zero sound coming out of it. Maybe it was DOA or whatever. But the first thing I noticed is the power cord is extremely short and maybe the cheapest they could ever get. Then you have two drivers in there. One in the back, what absolutely makes no sense at all. And the bass port, which is also completely useless on a satellite speaker. Then I noticed you have this 6.5 inch thing, which already has a crack in the surround. Although it's not rotten, maybe it's just cheaply made Chinese crap. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this thing off and see what's inside. I've taken the woofer out now, and as you can see, here is a 6.5 inch fake cone. Please don't try to tell me this is a passive radiator, cause it's not. The difference between this and that is this one has some piece of metal inside which adds moving mass, and this thing has a lower resonant frequency than this one, and that's why it improves bass. And here you can see this is just some piece of cardboard, and it has less mass than the actual driver, and this is why this thing is completely useless and a complete piece of crap. And just there to give you the idea of a 6.5 inch subwoofer, although it's only a 5 inch, and this is absolutely shit. And here you can see how thin the cabinet is. It's absolutely crap. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take one of these satellites apart and see what's inside them. Okay, here you can see there are actually two drivers inside, but I don't get why there is a driver firing in the back. This is not a bass driver, so it absolutely makes close to zero sense, but it's Logitech. And the bass part is also completely useless, since this is not a bass speaker. They built a bass speaker as a satellite. It's completely, I don't know, maybe the other speakers also were sold without subwoofer, then this might make some sense, but as a mid-high speaker, it is absolutely garbage. And I don't get why they put two drivers in there, and there are only a fake driver and a 5 inch driver. But if this driver would be real, the speaker would sound even worse, cause two drivers in such a small cabinet would sound like complete garbage. And in this way it also sounds like garbage, and Logitech is garbage anyways. Thanks for watching, please subscribe. And yeah, this is why I avoid modern electronics wherever I can. Or let's say cheap modern electronics. Also flat screen TVs and all the generic bullshit people buy these days. It's all crap to me. The only good modern electronics are either some of the very, very cheap ones. Of course they are crap, but sometimes they are actually okay, you know, for the money. Like this cheap FM transmitter, which only costs $5, but it sounds good. Some brands like Logitech aren't that cheap, they are not that expensive, but you pay for the name, you know? And then they put in fake drivers or whatever. This is just a scam, and that's why I hate it. Or the very expensive modern electronics are sometimes very good too. Very expensive high-end speakers. Can't complain about them. But all this mainstream electronics stuff is actually crap, you know.